All right, so I took a day off today. This is Monday that I'm recording this for Tuesday morning. I took a day off since it is Kaya's birthday, so that is the reason I am outside right now and not in my office. However, we were on the book of Ecclesiastes in the Books of the Bible series. The author of Ecclesiastes isn't stated, but it's probably Solomon. There are verses that talk about him being identified as the son of David and the king over Israel in Jerusalem. And then it later talks about that there is no one that had more wisdom than him. So we kind of believe that it's King Solomon. It's around the 900s BC. In fact, a lot of people believe this was towards the end of Solomon's life after his wives had drawn him away from God, because it has a kind of a negative tone throughout the book. That would kind of believe that that's whenever it happened, because everything was kind of going right for Solomon up until he married all those wives. So some of the details are: a king, we assume Solomon, pursues the things of this world only to find them unfulfilling. He learning, pleasure, work, laughter, everything is vanity. He talks about everything that's under the sun is vanity. He also laments about the iniquities of life, that people live, they'll work hard and die only to leave their possessions to someone else. He'll talk about how the wicked prosper over the righteous, the poor are oppressed. Nevertheless, at the end, this king realizes that the whole matter, the conclusion of the whole matter, chapter 12, verse 13, is to fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. There are a couple quotable verses in it. Chapter 3 and verse 1 says, "To everything there's a season and a time and every purpose, or a time to every purpose under the heaven." And then chapter 12 and verse 1 says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth." Those of you who have been in youth ministry for any period of time have heard that one. So what's the point of Ecclesiastes? There's two different points to me. First off, life doesn't always make sense. Okay, the idea of working hard, doing those different things, and then leaving your belongings to someone else. If you're living for earthly things, it doesn't make any sense. However, there's still a God who understands even in our earthly mindset. But the bigger thing to me is the conclusion of the whole matter: to fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Yes, is money good? Absolutely. But it should supplement the idea of fearing God and keeping his commandments. So when God says to give, we give more when we make more. Or when God says to be hospitable and reach out to people, we do that when we have more money. And those types of things, it should all fit together in following what God wants us to do. So the key theme of Ecclesiastes is kind of, you step back, you look at it and say, hey, life isn't all that it's cracked up to be, but there's a God who understands, and God's put us here for a reason, so we have to follow what he would have for us to do. Today, I am mindful that it is also not just Kaya's birthday, but it is Allie's birthday. I know you'll be watching this on Tuesday, but the teen of the day today is Allie. So pray that she has a good birthday week and just enjoys her time celebrating, and then also as she's graduating this year, that she'll finish well. Have a good day.